In a salary cap world, simple truths aren't always what they seem. If Dak Prescott grows as a quarterback and continues to be good, it's great for the Cowboys. But if he becomes great, can the Cowboys still be good? What seems like the obvious answer, yes, of course, gets convoluted as Prescott's salary escalates and other Pro Bowl players sign new deals. Last week came the announcement that DeMarcus Lawrence had landed $65 million in guarantees over the next 3 seasons. No matter how it's sliced, those will be some large salary cap numbers. There's no certainty that Prescott will be next up, but his deal is coming. And, like all things with the Cowboys quarterback, you follow the world of Seattle's Russell Wilson to examine where all this might be headed. You've probably heard that Wilson has given the Seahawks an April 15th deadline to extend his contract. His second with the team, one that averages $22 million per year and initially made him the second highest paid quarterback in 2015, expires after 2019. Wilson is now the 12th highest paid quarterback but is coming off his best individual season, even if the Seahawks were eliminated in the first round by Dallas. Wilson wants to top the $30 million per year mark and probably will, although the Seahawks have a policy of not offering early extensions to veteran players, something that has bruised the feelings of players including Pro Bowl safety Earl Thomas, which is why he's now a Baltimore Raven. The Seahawks and their particular approach to payroll is their problem, not yours, but it all relates to how quarterbacks are paid and how the Cowboys must approach any Prescott deals with caution. Does Wilson deserve to be one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the league? Absolutely. Did any of the top 6 paid quarterbacks win a playoff game last season? They did not. In fact, none of them even reached the playoffs. You can look at a wide range of factors for this, but the truth is that Green Bay's Aaron Rodgers, $33.5 million, Atlanta's Matt Ryan, $30 million, Minnesota's Kirk Cousins, $28 million, San Francisco's Jimmy Garoppolo, $27.5 million, Detroit's Matt Stafford, $27 million, and Oakland's Derek Carr, $25 million, didn't throw a single pass in January. Now it doesn't have to work this way. Certainly New England has had unmatched success with a veteran quarterback, although it seems unfair that Tom Brady has never made $20 million in a season, mostly staying in the $15–19 million range. As Prescott said in January, you can do that when your wife makes more money than you do. But as Prescott prepares for his final season to work as an underpaid individual, in NFL terms, you can see, finally, the attendant desperation of that reality. The Cowboys signed or traded for 3 veterans, wide receiver Randall Cowb, defensive end Robert Quinn and safety George Iloka, all on one-year deals, hoping to capitalize on this final shot at doing what Seattle did so well with its young quarterback. The Seahawks won a Super Bowl in Wilson's second year and went to a Super Bowl in his third when he was still operating on his rookie contract, after being selected in the 3rd round. As a 4th-round pick who started right away, Prescott provided the Cowboys with the golden opportunity to build quickly around him and take advantage of not having a quarterback eating up a significant percentage of the salary cap. Even though Jared Goff and Carson Wentz went 1–2 in the same draft in which Prescott followed Charles Tapper off the Cowboys board at 135, both the Rams and Eagles have followed the Seahawks model and been to a Super Bowl with quarterbacks on first contracts. Cowboys owner Jerry Jones has stated he is ready and willing to reward Prescott for his first 3 years, and it's the Cowboys' practice to offer second contracts to good, young players a year before their original deals expire. But as Prescott moves towards the $28 million per season range, one wonders if the Cowboys with their talented youthful roster can find a way to advance deeper in the playoffs than they have for so many years. And that, if Prescott improves as Wilson did approaching 30, what can the club afford to pay him later on and remain competitive? What the Seahawks do and how they wrestle with Wilson's future is worth watching from the Cowboys' perspective. This team won 1 playoff game in Prescott's first 3 seasons, where the Seahawks won 6 in Wilson's first 3. But now Seattle has leveled off and lost much of the defense that made it great. Half of last year's 12 playoff teams got there by having a first-contract quarterback at the top of their depth chart. It's not the only way to win, but it's becoming the path to success in this era. If the Cowboys think life gets easier as their quarterback gains experience, it's almost like they've forgotten the oldest rule in the book: follow the money.